You remember how they always like to say Michael Jordan never gave back, doesn't do nothing. Uh, he just, they make him out to be like he just was unconscious and nothing. He just opened up his fourth free clinic for the uninsured, fourth healthcare clinic providing for the community in Charlotte, North Carolina. Now, this is a trip when you always got these heads on sticks talking about how active LeBron is and who does what and all that. He doesn't do a lot of fanfare, but he's giving back to his home. That doesn't make the news. They have you thinking that Michael Jordan right now is semi pot belly, smoking cigars, drinking, traveling, of course, with the auto racing that he's doing, playing golf. They have you thinking that, he's just idle fingered and not doing nothing. You would be furthest thing from the truth. He has been very busy trying to give back a lot, and it hasn't been reported. But one thing about it is that he doesn't have to give a lot of fanfare. Granted, when he played, the times he wasn't all in your face about things, and he was corporate. Not gonna say he wasn't. He worked for Nike, and we know how that go. And ain't nobody walking around squeaky clean. But I'm gonna tell you something. Past few years, he's been really putting in the work. He's been really stepping up, doing various things. No fanfare, no hotta hoopla, no association, just doing things, making his money work for him, but also giving back to the community, you know. And a lot of times, people got this kind of perception and saying, oh, he's just aloof and he's not like this, but he's actually doing things. He's just not putting his business out there. Like how you get other entertainers and people bragging about they worth billions and Forbes and all in your face and all in. He don't do that. He doesn't do that. The thing about it is this: you can tell he hasn't cracked up allow the hype and the smoke get to him because he's pretty much kept himself really low key. Just going about his business and going through what he got to do. But this is a trip when you think about how people are so quick to still ride this old narrative that he wasn't active, that he hasn't done anything. And here he is with his fourth health care, providing a building for the uninsured and for people. Right now, when you're in an economy and a time period when people are getting let go of their jobs, insurance costs, different things are dysfunctional, chaotic, crazy, etc. He's still making a difference. He's showing you what he's about. And he's not being petty. Mm-mm. He putting his money where his mouth is, and he's giving back to his community. So I don't know what else you're going to want from Michael Jordan at this stage, because regardless of where you come down with his ranking as a player, where you come down with him as a person, etc., you can't say he ain't giving back. You can't say that he isn't, showing the love and respect for where he came from. He's definitely putting in the work. And this shows you, you know, they don't really like to report that. They won't talk about that. They'll bring up how to select a certain narrative and a certain agenda. They don't want to ever paint him like he's done anything, and they don't want to, tell it that it's more than what it is. But this is his fourth clinic. This says a lot. He's definitely putting his money where his mouth is, and he's showing respect. And people need to give him some love for that, because he doesn't have to boast or brag what he's doing. He's definitely taking care of his community. Anyway, give me your thoughts and takes about Michael Jordan opening his fourth healthcare, and also for the uninsured, providing for the people back in Carolina. Please like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.